Welcome everybody to the Poke Battle Network. Today we're going to be looking at the DevonCorps GG Sovereign Cup, the cup for February. If you're having your knockout cups, still plenty of time for the knockout cup to get ranked. Be on the lookout for all of your locals that are able to host ranked tournaments for the DevonCorps GG Knockout Cup. Check out devon.gg for all that fun information. Looking at the Sovereign Cup, this is our first look for February, and this is wild. So let's get into it. We got electric typing, we got ice typing, fairy typing, normal typing, and psychic typing. Those are the allowed typing. You're like, wow, what's real typical, real classic, normal typing? You're gonna bring in your vigor off, whatever. It's gonna dominate mostly everything. You'll be playing around it, blah, 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 blah. Aha! Bands. Go all the way down. Take band moves, counter, dynamic punch, double kick, and charm are off the table. This is huge. This is the biggest huge event of all, and this is what's going to make this cup so much fun. As you see, I've got a Kecleon out there with Lick because there is no counter to take Kecleon down. There's no Vigoroth that's going to dominate everything. So I'm feeling real good here to play a wide variety, as you should too, because there is going to be so many Pokemon that are going to be activated because counter and double kick are off the table. This means that Vigoroth is not the #1 normal typing. And if you look at the other banned Pokemons, all of them are tanks. Very thick, tanky Pokemon. Charjabug, Greedent, Azu, Litleo, Miltank, Cresselia, Lickitung, Lantern, Bellabolt, Abomasnow, Munchlax. The list goes on. They're all tank. They can all take hits. Artibax, Frigibax, Excalibur, Bellybot, Zangoose. These Pokemon can take hits. So that is going to be really something to look into, because this is going to open up those spammy Pokemon such as Oinkoloy here, who can give off that body slam spam, but it's going to allow other Pokemon like Mr. Rhyme to play out because it doesn't have to worry about getting countered down by the Vigoroth, who will also have Rock Slide, would have also had Rock Slide that could take out the ice. Now, just because Vigoroth lost counter does not mean it's bad. It does have access to that new move, Rock Slide, which might still allow it to play. But with counter being out, it means it's not the #1 normal typing out there. And with the other tank normals off the table, it means things can come to play and you can have so much fun bringing new Pokemon in this meta. Let's not forget, Spinda is normal typing. So, looking at these typings that are allowed, you see electric, you see ice, you see fairy, you see normal, you see psychic, right? You see that the bands are steel, ground, rock, and ghost typing. So psychic has a good access to play here because of the option of no psychic, no Lickitung. So you're gonna have to find different lick abilities or different super effective dark moves like Snarl or Bite from other Pokemon. Remember, in the fairy, there is a thing called Granbull, and Granbull has Snarl and Crunch. So Granbull could be the top fairy here. Where the psychics, you can play with the Bruxish, who has Bite, if you like that, with the Psychic Fangs. So plenty of options to play against that, even though Lick is off, even though Ghost is off. You have plenty more. Astonish coming in with Exploud. Now, I played with Exploud as a meme in GBL, and Astonish actually boosted all of my hope for Exploud. As you can see, I'm just 2 taps away from a Boom Burst. So we're gonna get some justice for Boom Burst out here. And this is what I'm saying: when you ban moves like counter and double kick, Pokemon like Exploud can feel comfortable to play because they don't get walled. And Exploud has Crunch. What a great Pokemon against Psychic typing. And Shadows are allowed this month. Unlike in Knockout Cup, Shadows were not allowed. Shadows are allowed. So, be on the lookout. You could be able to use those Shadow, that extra boost for that extra astonishing damage. As Whimsicott and Slurpuff are going at each other's throats here, as defending themselves as 2 top-tier fairies. Another fairy that is a top tier and a nice Pokemon that's a top tier that was not banned, that I believe a lot of players should have by now, is the Alolan Ninetales. With the access to Powder Snow, you can use it, get the weather ball off, get to that dazzling gleam. So I'm going to expect that people will be using the Ninetales not as a heavy hitter, but as a shield go-getter, because those weather balls are going to come in hot and fast, especially with Powder Snow. You've got Frost Last Band because of that ghost typing. You've got a Bomb Snow Band, so that might be the best Powder Snow user. Looking at one of the last matchups here, we're going to bring an all-Psychic team, and I'm just having fun, right? We can use the Psychic of Slowbro and Slowking for the Galarian styles and get these boys off, because I do have Hex. Again, if I'm up against the Psychic, this is good. But with that normal typing, Beeberl's giving us all ferocious flashbacks. And look at that! Maybe Beeberl's the water Pokemon for you, because that Pokemon can hit hard. We bring in Bruxus and Galarian Rapidash. Both Pokemon have the Psychic typing and are allowed. He didn't bring any Psychic. He looks like he brought in an all-normal team. And the Licky here does have access to Shadow Ball and Body Slam. So good Pokemon there to bring in if you can't have Lickitung. Plus, this is that shiny version of it. So be on the lookout for that as a Body Slam comes through. He's not shielding. That Licky's so thick. Giving up the last shield here. Remember, Galarian Rapidash does not just have High Horse. You could probably get rid of High Horse and go for the Mega Horn, since Ground isn't going to be needed, since Ground, Rock, and Steel are all banned. So a lot of Pokemon aren't going to be needed. You're also going to have Ice, so Ground's not even going to be a typing that you even have to see out here. So High Horse can go out, and you could bring in something like Mega Horn to help out with those Darks and those Psychics. As another normal dark typing in the Alolan Raticate, super effective, and he hardwalled me. I brought triple Psychic. He brought in triple normal, and GG's there to my teammate, and just having some fun here in the Sovereign Cup, as hopefully you will too, as you're going to take a wild ride this February through an amazing time with all of these movesets. The first look at this, play whatever Pokemon you want. There is not going to be one Pokemon that's going to stand out right now, and you are going to be able to have so much fun with it. So play with any Spice Pokemon you want to play with out there. Good luck in your Knockout Cups as you finish up this month and get ready for February, as the Sovereign Cup is reigning terror for us and providing battlers that wonderful meta. Thank you all for watching Poke Battle Network. Be sure to hit like and subscribe if you're enjoying all of these meta first looks that DevonCorps GG is providing us, because I want to be sure that you get all of your best information and go into your locals ranked, ready, and prepared. Thank you all for watching. I'm SosaFlo, and like always, keep on battling.